Hi YouTube. Today is going to be a little bit of an interesting video for you. I'm going to talk about how to play the harmonica like a didgeridoo. And that includes not only making it sound like a didgeridoo, but it includes using some techniques that you use when you play the didgeridoo. So it may not be known to many of you, but actually the first musical instrument I learned how to play with any skill was the didgeridoo. The first instrument I played were the drums back in the day, and I was never any good at them. But when I was in college at UC Davis, I actually worked at a place called the Experimental College, and you could take classes in how to play the didgeridoo. And so I took one of those, because they were free for me. And actually I really quite liked it. And I ended up purchasing an actual, a real eucalyptus didgeridoo after the class. And for many years, actually, I played it a lot. I haven't played it much since I picked up the harmonica. But what made me think of it, maybe about a month ago, Brendan Power came to town, and you may have seen some of the videos I posted of the concert he played with Chris McCallick. One of his songs is called Didgeridoo Blues, and in it he uses a technique where he makes the harp sound very similar to a didgeridoo. So ever since I saw that, I've sort of been figuring out on my own how to do it. Now I have an advantage because I played the didgeridoo for a little while there, and I have some techniques and skills that it takes a while to learn, such as the circular breathing and some of the resonant techniques. But I found that once I figured out how to resonate properly with the harmonica, I can actually apply all those same skills. So I thought I'd give you a little semi-tutorial today about how I do it anyway. So first, I'm going to play the didgeridoo for you so that you get the sound in your head. I got a condenser mic there, which should pick up the sound pretty well. So here we go. So anyway, that's just a little taste of didgeridoo, so you have that sound in your head. One of the things you can do with the didgeridoo, obviously, is do vocalizations through it, and that's a very important part of the harmonica technique. So I got myself a low harp here, a low E harp, as a special 20. It can be done, this technique can be done on any harmonica, but I think it sounds particularly well if you take a low harp and of course you play down low. So I'm playing down on the 1, 2, and 3 holes, basically playing through one hole, and I'm going to resonate with it. I don't do the vibrations with my lips exactly the same as I do with the didgeridoo, but it's similar. So let me just play and you can hear what it sounds like. Sounds pretty damn close, actually. I mean, if you didn't see what I was doing, you might be hard-pressed to know I was actually playing a harmonica. So, how exactly do I do it? Well, the first key is to find a resonant note. You have to open up your whole air chamber. This is a key to playing the didgeridoo, too. And you have to find the note that you can make in your throat that resonates with the note you're playing. This I'm playing mainly through the 2-hole blow, but also the 3-hole blow, which is the same as 2-hole draw, and the 1-hole blow, sometimes up to the 4. Above that, it gets harder to resonate because the note is higher in pitch. So a low note, and I'm using a pucker embouchure, and actually let my lips vibrate a little in between, and that basically makes the column of air that vibrates at the same resonant pitch basically as the reed in the harmonica. And actually, I'm not using enough breath pressure to really make a loud sounding note. I'm playing about this loud. But with the resonance, the reed vibrates with the air column, and the whole column of air is going, and so it sounds totally different. And to make the ornaments, it's changing your breath pressure with your diaphragm and with your throat and with your mouth. And obviously you can do it a little with your hands, just like harmonica technique, but also just like you do on the didgeridoo. And you can move around. So if I want to move between the 2 and 3 hole, you have to change the resonant pitch that you're making in your throat, like that, when you move up the hole, so it sounds like. So you may be wondering, it's kind of an interesting technique, but how can I use it musically? Well, I'm going to come back at you with a video. I'm going to break out the amplifier, touch reverb, and then hopefully you'll see this little song that I've come up with. Hopefully you'll see how you can use this in a musical context and how you can use your little harmonica to make sounds you never dreamed could come out of it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute with a new video.